Wow, look at us getting right into it.
Amazing.
Before we even have, like, hardly a chance to catch up ourselves.
I mean, I knew rolling into this, I was like, I gotta be ready to go.
I know. I actually have a busy day ahead of me, in fact.
I do have to work tonight, too. Like, what is this, working 3 days a week in a row? Insane.
All right, I need to get cozy. It's chilly in here.
It is very chilly.
Oh, there goes the heater.
Oh,
I don't think it'll pick up.
is it like in the laundry room or something? Or bathroom?
The oh, actually, maybe I will close that
Does
door.
it help if you shut the door?
Oh, it's this right here, but I'll shut the door anyway.
Okay, that did nothing, but you know what? Maybe it's like a white noise machine.
Uh-huh. Okay, while I'm up, let me just check all systems go. Yep.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
What are we talking about today again?
Oh, we're doing assumptions about us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're like, so what's been happening?
Because I totally did the homework.
The second episode, you probably will have to do some homework on.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it took me like 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. Okay, well.
Sorry, I just found a huge knot.
Oh dear, you cannot knot either.
Oh, frick, my hair's been knotting a lot
You
lately.
need some detangler.
I
That's something, I could go on a rant about that, but I'm going to open the episode first.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of the Small Town Girls Anonymous podcast. We're your host, I'm Christy.
I'm Cassidy. Hopefully you don't hear my loud furnace in the background.
I don't think it should be a problem. Actually, do you mind if I change into something more comfortable here? Hold on.
You're about to put on your crown, aren't you?
Shut up. Leave me alone. I brought this for the occasion because it's Wicked Week. Happy Wicked Week to all those who celebrate.
Happy Wicked Week.
Would you like to try it on?
No.
You know you would.
No, actually I don't, because it
You
took
know
me a
you
long
would.
time to get my hair in this very smooth, pulled back
I'm
style.
sure.
No,
I'm sure.
I won't
I'll
put it
set
on.
here for.
I think you should keep it
clout.
on.
Oh, I should keep it on.
Yeah, I think you should keep it on.
Assumptions people make about me right off the bat. I'm spoiled. And to that I say,
A diva.
if the shoe fits.
I'll just let
Why
you
not?
get right into your Wicked experience if you
Oh,
want to
okay.
share.
Yes. So, do I have to keep this on? Does this look ridiculous?
It looks good, but if it's uncomfortable, you can
pretty?
take it off.
I mean, it is a little heavy, but like, heavy is the head that holds the bubble crown, right?
Yeah, I wonder how heavy that crown actually was for her.
Probably super heavy. The dresses apparently were also really heavy.
I bet.
And Ariana Grande is like
Probably 80 pounds.
so.
Yeah.
Literally in my mind, I was like, she's probably 85 pounds. Probably fit
Her
my
and I
right leg in
both-
her
no, I'm
dress.
kidding. I'm not 85 pounds. Call for help if I
I
am.
haven't been 85 pounds since I was probably preteen.
Yeah,
Like,
probably 12.
I look at my nephew and he's like, I don't know, 45 pounds or something. I'm like, go away.
There was a point in time that I specifically remember, and I don't know why I was weighing myself this young. Oh, I think it was
dear.
just for funsies. Like, my brothers and I would weigh ourselves to just, like, compare. It wasn't because of, like, body image. I promise, not back then. But there was, like, a 3-year period where I consistently stayed at 75 pounds and, like, didn't gain a pound for, like, 3 years.
Okay. What age was that?
It must have been, like, 8, 9, 10 or something.
Honestly, I feel like that's average for an 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
That you don't really grow all that much in that
Yeah.
period. It's a very weird point in life. You kind of stop losing teeth. You're not really growing all that much. You're starting to get ready for puberty. And let me just say, apology to every kid going through puberty out there. That is the worst time of your life, for sure. That span between like 12 to like 15, 16.
I don't feel like we have to apologize. It's a
I'm
rite
just
of
sorry for
passage.
them.
It's
No,
character building.
I just feel bad for them. And I'm also like so grateful it's not me. but I just feel sad for them. So
I'm just like, they gotta do it. I feel no sadness for them.
you're,
I'm
you're
like,
just
they've gotta
no,
do it.
they should.
It's a part of life. Sorry, we all gotta do it.
It's true.
Anyways, back
Has
to
to
your
be.
Wicked experience.
Yes. Anyway, would you like to? We have to hold space.
Oh, I thought we were gonna cheers.
We can't cheers as well. We're also
My
holding
first
space.
Dunkin' refresher. Chrissy brought it for
I can't
me.
believe you've never had one.
And I hear they're like sponsoring everyone these days.
Pretty much, yeah.
So I hear about it constantly. I'm just like, I never find myself at a Dunkin'. Actually,
Yeah.
my fear is that I'll show up to a Dunkin' and I won't know like what type of refresher to ask for because I feel like everyone has their own personalized order. And so
Yeah.
I'm afraid, I'm insecure.
I mean, I think that's really where like doing your research beforehand helps. That you won't catch me going to
It's like
a
social
coffee
anxiety
shop.
these days.
No,
like,
you really
research your Dunkin' refresher order thoroughly
mean,
before you
research-
show up at the drive-thru.
I research everything beforehand. You know that. You know I love a review.
Except
I love a
the
little research.
podcast topic that we have planned.
I like researching things that are very niche to me.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not good
Not
at
the
prep
podcast.
in that way.
Podcast is not niche to Christy.
Because I feel like this is like easy to me. That I feel like we get on a roll about something and stuff just and because of things like the little tidbit about the firefighters and the fire station, that wasn't planned. That just came.
So true.
That was just something I found. You're welcome for that, by the way. That's free. So
Actually, oddly enough, I did have a man tell me earlier today that he found our podcast entertaining and he like low-key compared it to the early days of Call Her Daddy,
interesting.
which Call Her Daddy is way more explicit than our podcast is, but it did get picked up by Barstool Sports, and Barstool Sports is on my vision board. So
Really?
Barstool Sports would be
Wow.
lucky to have us.
I believe that.
Anyways, back to your Wicked experience.
Yeah.
Hold space.
I feel really bad because I did have really long nails on last night.
I was gonna say, what
They
happened
were-
to your nails?
I popped them all off pretty much as soon as I got home. Because I truly don't know how they function with nails that long. And I got the medium length. They were insanely long though. I was like, these are a danger. I was afraid I was gonna scratch my cornea or something. It was bad. I didn't know how I was gonna get my contacts out. I was terrified of that. But no, it was really, really great. I'm very anti-spoiler. So like I told her beforehand,
I know I said, you're allowed to talk about it, but if you give a single spoiler,
I think
kicking you out of
people
my house immediately.
I think people who spoil stuff have a special place in hell. And because there's just nothing you can do to make up for that. You know?
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. I think there is a statute of limitations on things. So like if a movie is more than like 10 years old.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I also, oftentimes, I will ask for spoilers. If I
That's-
know I'm
you
never going to,
do.
I do.
You do
Sometimes
that,
I
though.
do love a spoiler. But that's only if I know I'll never watch it, or if it's something scary that I need to know the ending of in order to watch it with peace of mind.
Yeah. See, and I'm excited to see your reaction to this because I did know all of the spoilers with the first movie. I kind of knew exactly how it was going to end because of like my play experience, like my musical theater experience. Like everybody just knows certain shows and like Wicked
Right.
is 20 years old at this point. Okay. There's a little bit of a statute of limitations on that one because the book is like, I don't know, 30 or 40 years old. And then The Wizard of Oz itself is over 100 years old. Like we could keep going.
That's crazy.
I know, it's nuts. So I knew how it was going to end. Like literally when I saw the first movie, I got home and I was going crazy because I'm like, I know bits and pieces of this, but I don't remember exactly how it is. And I said, well, I'll either look it up now and be satisfied or I'll look it up in like 2 weeks. Either way, I'm going to look it up. I wasn't going to wait a year.
What the heck?
I was not going to wait a year. Are you kidding me?
So you spoiled it for yourself.
Yeah, but I wanted to. And once I did that, it was still really good. Like there was still stuff that they did that I didn't know exactly how it worked, but I knew the thing happened. So it was fun to see. And then, like, my sister didn't know a lot of the things that were going to happen. And so we were just talking about it, and she's like, but what's this? But what's, and I'm like, it's just the way that the play went. That's how it all went. So, yeah, it was still very, very good. It's a different vibe from the first movie.
Okay.
I would say for sure. The first movie is honestly like a go-to feel-good. Like anything that's happening in my life, if I can watch that movie, I feel okay for 2 hours and 53 minutes. Like,
Uh-oh, is the other one not feel good?
it's just, there's a lot more at stake.
I'm sad.
There's a lot more at stake. There's a lot that changes. There's a lot of consequences from people's actions that they may not foresee
Uh-oh.
that you have to deal with. And like, that's just life, you know? That's all just part of it. And it's good too in the sense of like, I know a lot of movies it's very like, this is the bad guy and this is the good guy. But there's people from almost every perspective of you see why they do what they do. And you can understand their perspectives. And not all of their moral compasses points due north. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they all waver just a little bit.
And that's on being human.
It really is.
Except that they're not really human.
I won't say anything.
Yeah, don't
But
say anything.
yeah, I think that's part of what makes it so good is that you can see really the complexity of they have to figure out really good isn't just a buzzword. What does it actually mean to be good? Why are we good? What is good to you? What's good to me? Like, it's more complex.
Okay.
So, definitely a very different feel from the first movie. Still has a lot of references back to the first movie. Still gives you a lot of, like, it has the same vibe, but it's not the same, like, plot whatsoever.
Are the costumes still good?
The costumes are amazing.
That's what I'm
Costumes are
excited for.
incredible, of course. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And the sets
So,
and everything.
everything about it. Top tier. Top tier, whole thing.
I'm so pumped to watch it.
It's so good. I'm going to go again Friday night with my roommate and we're going to get the cocktails. I was there last night and they had like all the popcorn buckets and the cups and collectible
Did you feel
stuff.
so VIP?
Oh yes. Oh, it was like, yeah, exclusive. Felt so just, I don't get ahead in society very often. And like this to me was like, yeah.
I'm just proud of myself for booking tickets in the first week that it comes out because ordinarily I will not see like a big movie that comes out until it's been out in the theaters for a month already.
Yeah, but you don't want to wait for this one.
No, not at all. And the only reason that we're doing it on Saturday is because that was like my first day off since it comes out. Well, I guess not because, wait, what day does it officially come out?
Friday.
Oh, yeah, so my first day off since it comes out. Wow,
Yeah.
so you saw it way early.
I know, almost a whole week.
Wow.
I know, that's what I mean. Feels really good.
So I'm excited to be in the loop a lot sooner than I usually am.
I'll be excited to answer all your questions by next week.
I know, because Lord knows, like, I am one of those people who will be asking questions. Why this? Why that? Oh, but why did they do that? Yeah.
Yeah, my mom is the same way. Except she asks before any of us have seen anything in the movie. You know those people who will be like, now where are they going? Now who's that? Is that the love interest or the bad guy? I need to know. And you're like, this is my first time seeing it too. I don't know.
That frustrates me. when I'm in the same exact situation and boat as someone and they expect me to have the answers and I'm like, dude, why would I know like any more than you?
You want to know how to make it fun? Sometimes I make things up. I'll be like, no, that's their dad actually. That's their grandfather. And she'll be like, really? No, it's not. I've never seen this before. It's fun. You can just mess with them a little bit back. So
I'll
yeah.
start doing that. Wow. Well, I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
I cannot wait to see it also.
Thank you.
My really only update as of now is that I have a UTI.
R.I.P.
I know.
UTI.
I don't know how I freaking get them. I think I just don't drink enough water. Because I've been like really dehydrated, aka like really not drinking.
Drink. It's good for you. Fun fact, cranberry juice does not cure a UTI either.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. It has no medicinal properties.
I think it does because it flushes everything out.
No, that's the water you're drinking.
Yeah, but cranberry
That's the
juice helps.
liquids.
It's
Cranberry juice has antioxidants that help you prevent UTIs.
So explain the Axo that I took that had cranberry in it that
If you read it,
healed me immediately.
if you read it, that's pain relief. That's not healing.
Anyways.
It's not curing. You need antibiotics for that.
Celeste initially diagnosed me with a kidney infection. Because
Okay, go straight forward. Go right ahead. The pass UTI, do not collect $200. Straight to jail.
Straight to kidney infection. I was like, oh, great.
I mean, that can definitely happen from a UTI. I've known people that's happened to from a UTI.
I can't have that right now.
But it takes like a while for that to happen. You have to have one raging for a hot minute.
Here's what's going on. Because first of all, people do get UTIs from not drinking enough water.
Yeah.
And I've been not drinking enough water by a long shot. And it's happened a couple times since I've moved back where I'll have one day that feels like I have a UTI, probably because I wasn't drinking enough water. And then, like, that's all it is. And then the days after, I'm fine, after I chug water.
Yeah.
So I think today was just another day, but I'm not going to go into the details of what happened. But something did happen that led Celeste to believe that it could be a kidney infection.
Blood?
Yeah.
Oh.
But the smallest amount. I was like, and it was very faint. I was like, that probably just happened because it's burning so bad down there. Anyways, no one
Where's
gives.
the blood coming from?
What?
Then where would the blood be coming from? What do you mean by burning?
Okay, we're not going to get into
Burning
it.
is.
We'll talk to you about this after the fact. I don't want to go into the details. But
This
that
is
was
behind the scenes.
But that was my morning. Also, tonight is the semifinals of Dancing with the Stars.
Really?
I'm so excited. I think 2 people are going to have to go home tonight. I don't know for sure, but I feel like that's what has to happen because there's still like 6 couples.
Oh, that's true.
So
BTW, it's right here. Doesn't cure it. It's just pain relief.
I believed you.
Thank you.
So I'm very pumped for that. I invited, like, my mom's coming over, my brother's girlfriend's coming over, my sister-in-law's coming over. I'm gonna make like a nice dinner, and then we're gonna watch. Well, whoever wants to stay that late is gonna watch Dancing with the Stars semifinals. I'm so pumped. But between the 2 podcast episodes that we have to record today and making a huge homemade dinner to be ready at 5:30 when I invited everyone over, I also did commit to picking up a futon.
What? When?
A futon?
But why?
Oh, because I remember I've been talking about getting a
Yeah, but like why today?
Oh, because people on Facebook Marketplace are vicious.
Oh no, they are actually. They're sharks.
Yeah, and I like had to swoop in and stake my claim immediately. I couldn't be taking any risks because I've already had a daybed that I really had my eye on get sucked out right from under my nose.
Yeah.
Like literally,
That's how it happens.
Yeah, I offered to like send half the money as a deposit, and they said, I'll send you pictures tonight, or I'll send you dimensions tonight. They sent the dimensions. I was looking at it to see if it would work. 30 minutes later, because I was at my job, so I couldn't like measure at home to see if it would work. Like this all happened when I was at work. 30 minutes after they sent me the dimensions, they marked it sold to someone else. I was like, what?
No, Marketplace is actually vicious.
I know.
And moves so quickly.
Yeah.
You have no time to think.
No, you have no time to think. So
You
I
have to just like be on it if you want it.
I had to act fast, and so I did. And so this morning, when the guy messaged me and said it was still available, I said, when can I get it? I said, I'll do it today. Do I have multiple plans in place already and people coming over to my house to eat the dinner that I plan to cook for them? Yeah. Am I still going to pick up this futon somehow? Do I have a car that's going to fit it? No. Am I going to find someone who does? Yes. My dad. I said, Dad, what you doing today around 5? So yes, I did commit to doing that. And my sweet dad is going to meet me. Luckily, it's not. Wow. It's probably only going to be like 15 minutes away. So that's really nice.
Good.
I do have to go to the bank and get cash because this man said cash only.
Oh.
And I said, awesome, I just deposited all of my cash last night, but yeah, let me go to
No,
the bank
literally
again.
me on the way here. Otherwise, I would have given you some. You could have Venmo me or what. Like, it literally,
So cool. Love
wow.
that. So yeah, I'll be picking up a futon today. It's actually really nice, and it'll fit perfectly right in my space up there.
Nice.
And just in the nick of time, because Thanksgiving plans are underway, and I was really, really about to be in a bind with the space element. But with that futon, it'll be great. Also, the other thing is that my sister Mary's planning to stay here for her Thanksgiving break, which is like a full week, and then she's also planning to come for all of her winter break, which is a month. And I had nowhere for her to sleep except in my bed with me, which is fine for like a day
yeah.
or two. But I was like, we're both gonna want
You
our own
both need
space.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're holding space for that space.
Exactly. So that's been my day so far. It's been a little
Wow.
chaotic. I actually got so much done today before you got here, so that was amazing
Oh, that's
because
good.
I actually got out of bed by the time my alarm went off rather than pressing snooze for an hour and a half. So
See, that's crazy, and I really wish I was the type of person who got up early to get things done. But I'm unfortunately the reverse, where I stay up late to get things done.
oh, I can't.
So, like, today was my roommate's birthday, and so I stayed up till 3 last night decorating and doing stuff to
Oh,
get her
couldn't be
present
me.
together. I came home from the movie and I was like, what am I supposed to do? Sleep after this? So no.
That's true. I bet you were wound up. Yeah,
I
you
did
need
some
to, like,
homework. I did some
process.
decorating. I was
Yeah.
like, no, I need to sit up and think about this for a while. Because it felt like a dream, honestly. I was like, that didn't happen.
Wow.
That didn't really happen. Because it's just, I've been looking forward to it for so long.
Yeah.
And now it's just gone. But I'm definitely going to go see it a few more times at least.
As you should.
You know, but yeah, I wish I could get up early and get things done, and I keep saying that I'm going to do that. I'm going to make the change, but I don't know how you do it, because I feel like you need at least a week in there where you're not staying up late or getting up early. You have to have like a solid 9 hours of sleep or something
Yeah.
to reset yourself and then get into that mode. But it has not happened yet.
Yeah.
Maybe over Christmas break.
Yeah. I think that's the opportunity.
That could be the time.
Okay, please hold. Okay, should we get into our topic for today?
If we remember what our topic is and how
I remember. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm just curious how you're going to do it, because I wasn't sure of what the layout would be like.
So we have submissions of people's assumptions about us.
We took submissions? Mm-hmm. When?
This past week. That's what those freaking...
Let me just say, I am almost never online these days. I am disconnected.
You can be honest. Chrissy
and
doesn't
off
give
the
a
grid.
rip about this podcast. I told her today that we had a video pop off. She was like, what?
I have finals. I'm in school. And when I'm not in school, I'm in work. No, I have very little time for social media these days. So I just don't keep up like I used to. You can see my inbox. Apology to everyone who sent me an Instagram message in the last like 3 months. Because if I haven't opened it, it's nothing personal against you. I just haven't had time. That is literally it. So yeah, that's... Anyways, we took submissions.
Yeah, and so people sent in their assumptions about us.
Okay.
This is going to be like our first submission-based episode, I think.
Oh, I'm curious.
We're like really getting places.
I'm scared.
Some of them, I'm like, okay, like you were kind of, I've already seen them. Obviously, I had to write them down. Some of them, I was like, okay, they ate with that. Some of them, I'm like, oh, you don't know us at all, and you're brand new. To which I say, welcome.
We're very happy to have you here.
Okay, so I actually have assumptions like separately about the two of us. So there's like assumptions about me and then assumptions about you.
I'm scared.
How should I read them?
I don't know. Just
I go back
don't
and
know.
forth?
We could, I guess.
Or should I read? Yeah, let's do that.
You do like one you, one me, one us.
Yeah.
One you, one me, one us.
There's none us.
None us. You guys. You don't assume anything about us?
Yeah. What the heck?
Suddenly we're offended.
Yeah, we're like, hold on a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll start with you.
I'm scared.
They're not bad. They're not bad.
I'm so scared.
Okay. Assumption number 1, that you're the mom of the group.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. I've had actual moms say that I'm more of like a mom of a group than they are. So they're like, you're always the one who has meds. You always have like a hair tie. You're always like, you're prepared for things. You know, I know I can go to you and you've got the stuff and like you're watching out and you're being responsible. And that's true. I really am. I just want everyone to be safe and have a good time too. You know? We can be safe and have fun at the same time.
It's all fun and games till someone gets hurt.
It truly is, though.
Okay, so debunked. That one is true.
Okay, that's true.
Okay, assumption about me. I wake up early and have a slow and aesthetic morning routine.
That's also true.
That's actually false. I don't.
What?
I do.
We just talked about how you woke up and had like, well, productive morning, not a slow morning.
Yeah, I said I woke up when my alarm went off for once rather than pressing snooze for an hour and a half. Since I moved back here, my sleep habits have been atrocious. I usually sleep into like 9:30, 10. So
And sometimes you need that.
currently that is
I
a
feel
false
like
assumption.
your social medias definitely give that vibe though of somebody who wakes up at like 5 or 6 every morning,
Which is
does hot yoga, makes like their acai bowl and does like a 10-step facial routine and then takes a 30-minute walk. That's definitely, it's just the vibe.
I will say when I do wake up, I typically do have like kind of a slow, relaxed routine because I don't start work until like afternoon, evening. And so it makes sense that like I get home late from work,
Yeah.
so I sleep in later and I start my routine later. But I definitely don't wake up early these days.
Okay,
So that's
debunked.
like debunked. Okay, you. Super family oriented and probably spends every holiday with them.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I've thought of like
Have you ever spent a holiday apart from them?
where would I go?
Yeah.
What would I do?
What?
Where would I be?
Imagine like one year you were just like, matter of fact, I'm gonna do my own thing.
You know what? I've
Screw
decided.
you.
I have always wanted to spend Christmas in New York. Like, I think that would be really cool. But then part of me is like, oh, but then I wouldn't be there for Christmas with them. But like, meaning though, I've had 27 Christmases with them, every single one. But like, yeah, no, I don't know where else I would go. And when I think about, maybe this is something weird for anyone else who's single out there, or like if you used to spend holidays just with your family and now you have to split it with other people. Part of me, and this is also just because I'm single and because I don't know my future spouse's family yet, question mark, but like, I have to spend holidays with them? I don't even know them. What?
You don't know. They could be way more fun.
They could be pretty fun, but I also bring a pretty fun vibe to the party. Like, I'm the one organizing the cocktails and the games, remember? So, like...
Okay, but here's the thing. Like, my family is also very, very fun to hang out with during the holidays. But I'm like, there's definitely families out there having way more fun than us.
I mean, not a lot, I don't think.
Really?
I don't think so. I've had other, like, outside people say that our family is the fun one.
Okay.
That they're like, my family does not do any of this stuff, and I try to make them do it, and then they won't, and it's just not the same vibe. And I'm like... But yeah, I think the thought of, like, splitting holidays with another family is very weird to me. And, like, maybe I'll get used to it eventually at some point, if that day ever comes. But yeah, that hit me recently, that I'm like, oh, I'll have to spend at least half my holidays with these people.
Yeah.
Ew.
Hopefully they're good people. We can only hope. Okay, assumption about me is that I appreciate the little things. That's true.
Yeah, you do.
I think I do.
You're very grateful for things.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for saying that. I really have been trying to adopt an attitude of gratitude lately.
Which, you know what, that's fitting for November.
I heard something recently that the most magnetic people are grateful people.
It's true.
And so I've been trying to be extra grateful.
It's working.
Thank you. Okay. For you, you are the friend everyone texts when they have weird symptoms and health issues.
Oh, 100%. And I only hope to become more of that. Like, I wish I had more answers, which is also what I'm trying to do with nursing school. But also, as I told my family already, if anyone dare call or text me in the future with like an actual emergency, one, I'm hanging up on you and calling 911. I am not giving you advice or anything like that. And after you are safely like at a hospital, then we can talk. But if you're like, somebody's unconscious and they've hit their head, I'm gonna be like, why are you talking to me? I don't have anything to help you,
Yeah.
you know? But otherwise I'm happy to help.
Wow, yours have been pretty spot on so far.
That's true. These are good.
Another person who I love to talk to about symptoms is Celeste.
Yeah. She's good.
Like today I mentioned, I was like, I think I have a UTI. She's like, goes into her room, comes out with a box of Axos and a box of UTI test strips.
See, I have those too.
She's like, here. I'm like, you're a literal walking pharmacist.
I've showed up to people's houses with both those things.
She's great. And I'm happy to have her because I'm so not that person. I am actually so not the person. Like, I'll be experiencing a crazy symptom and be like, I guess I'll take some ibuprofen. Like, I don't look deeper into it at all. And I just like hope it goes away.
See, my problem is you can take the ibuprofen, but what is the ibuprofen covering up? Why is
I don't
it
give
there?
a rip if it works. Then
But why is it there in the first
place? Out of
place?
sight, out of mind. Ignorance is bliss.
Knowledge is power. We've been over this before.
And that's the difference between you and me. Okay.
I feel like if we get our microphones on the little insides, they should say like, knowledge is power, ignorance is bliss on each other's.
This tastes like literal candy.
Isn't it good? Mm-hmm. But it's actually not super sugary and fairly low cal.
Fairly low cal. Mm-hmm. Okay. Back to me. Obsessed with homemaking and probably keeps her place spotless. I feel like I'm not as obsessed with homemaking as I was when I lived in LA.
Here's the thing. Here's what I think happened. I think...
What? Tell me.
I think you romanticized homemaking and like that lifestyle so much while you were out in the hustle and bustle of LA. And then you came back here and you're like, oh, I actually don't have to do all that much. And maybe you didn't even realize it.
That's true.
It also just comes more naturally now, I think.
Well, honestly, I started getting really into homemaking in LA because I was homesick.
Yeah, exactly.
And so now that I'm back here, I'm like, oh, I don't need to overcompensate for what I missed because now I'm back surrounded by the things that I missed.
Exactly.
So I haven't, honestly, like, I've been hardly cooking at all. I've been living off of frozen waffles, pre-made salads from Whole Foods, ton of protein bars, lots of apples and peanut butter, yogurt, like really not the most.
I mean, that's like the way everybody I know eats.
And that's literally like before I had like these lavish like home cooked meals and like delicate pastries and everything. But yeah, I've really changed my ways, and I also just don't bake as much. I think I just have been honestly spending that time that I would have spent doing that actually hanging out with my family, and so there has definitely been a shift. I mean, I do still love homemaking to an extent, but it's not a coping mechanism for me like it used to be.
I still have yet to see a homemade Pop-Tart from you, but...
Have you never tried any of my Pop-Tarts? Are you joking? You never had one of my Pop-Tarts?
Oh, you never made them for me.
Oh, I'll have to make one.
You never made them.
I'll have to make you a fall edition one, like some sort of maple, like pecan type of one.
Pumpkin, yeah.
Or a pumpkin one,
Anything.
maybe?
Yeah.
Or maybe like a sweet potato Pop-Tart. That could be really good.
I can only think of one baked good I've ever had that you've made specifically that you were like, you have to try this.
Wait, seriously? What was it?
Your grandma's apple pie recipe. And we were like 14.
Really?
Oh yeah, we were like young.
Oh my gosh, you missed out on such an amazing era. I was actually scrolling through my Instagram the other day and I was like, I baked some crazy things. Homemade Oreos, like from scratch strawberry cake, Pop-Tarts of all kinds. I was just like,
You had nothing else to do. You were like, I might as well.
I had plenty to do,
this
but
fancy thing.
I guess I needed to cope a lot.
I mean, it's a good outlet.
It was a great
it's
outlet.
fun.
It was very comforting for me. But yeah, I guess I've kind of like shifted away from that. I do feel bad you've not had any of those amazing recipes though, or any of my cinnamon rolls.
Never.
Okay, I apologize.
Accepted.
I'll bake you something.
Okay.
I'll probably be baking a lot with the girls during the holidays.
That's true. That is the best time. Drinking and baking.
Drinking and baking.
Oh, you gotta try it. It's so fun.
Oh, I've done it before. Trust, I have drank and baked. Baked goods, that is. And as far as keeping my place spotless, I feel like I keep it, honestly, like, it's tidy.
Well, you're pretty minimal, too.
Yeah,
Like, you don't have a lot of stuff.
Right. I don't have a lot of stuff. And so it stays pretty tidy, but, like, Celeste and I will go days without washing the dishes. And our unspoken rule is, like, whoever has more dishes in the sink must do that load.
Interesting.
And then if the other one washed it, then you have to put it away.
Do you not load stuff in the dishwasher?
We don't have a
right away?
dishwasher.
Wait, I thought you did.
No
That's my
dishwasher.
myth. That's debunked. I thought you had a dishwasher. I'm like, no, it's right there.
So like
No, it's
we'll
not.
let dishes accumulate over like a day or two, and then finally when the sink is full, it's like, okay, who has the most dishes in here? Who did more cooking? And it's usually Celeste because she cooks way more than I do because I live
Yeah.
off of granola bars and yogurt now. And so, but then if she washes them, I put them away and vice versa. It's so funny because that has been a consistent like routine for us, and her and I never spoke about it.
I love those routines.
It's a
that you're just
complete
like,
unspoken rule. We have actually, her and I have so many unspoken rules. I told her, I was like, we have to make a video about this because they're actually hilarious, and like not a word was ever said about this rule being implemented.
wow.
So anyways, also like I'll go days without making my bed, like, and I rarely vacuum. I will rarely like wipe down the counters. So, I mean, I feel like that's not necessarily super accurate either.
There's definitely like certain responsibilities, I think, when you live with someone else that you just take on certain things because they're really important to you and maybe not to the other person, or like you're just the first person who gets to it. So like my roommate unloads the dishwasher every morning. That's just what she does. She's never asked me to do it. I could do it. I'm happy to do it. She gets up before me because I'm up late, but also like I will lock all the doors before I go to bed. I will like tidy up a little bit. I'll do stuff like that. You know, I'll wipe down the counter or whatever else there is. So it does all kind of balance out.
Yeah. And I mean, her and I think we're equal in that we do like to keep things tidy, but neither of us are anal about cleanliness. And so it works.
Yeah. And I will put the dishes away after they're out of the dishwasher. I'll say that.
People are like, wow, she doesn't do a single thing.
I am just also not home as often, and I do not use dishes as much. Like for me, it's a few cups and like a spoon here and there. But again, I'm not cooking very often at home. I rarely ever cook at home anymore.
For you, that you're the fun aunt.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I feel like that's less of an assumption and more of a fact.
This is just the truth. I have a sweatshirt that's embroidered with it.
I think you've podcasted with it on too.
I know, the cool aunt. And I get a lot of comments on it. It's really cool.
Assumption about me that I'm quiet and introverted. I feel like I'm definitely not. I would say no.
That feels false.
That feels false to me. I mean, I'm not like obnoxious and loud, but I'm also not quiet and introverted.
I feel like put you in a room of true extroverts, you're probably the more introverted one. Put me and you in a room of extroverts, I'm now the more introverted,
Yeah.
the most introverted one.
Yeah.
Like you could be in a group, but if it's between someone like you and me, I mean, I feel like I've had social settings that I've truly never said anything in.
I think I'm definitely an introverted extrovert.
Yeah.
Like I'm an extrovert, but also I've said this before, I can be like really easily intimidated by people, not crowds, but like individuals will make me feel intimidated. And so for that reason, I can be more reserved
See, I feel the opposite.
in public settings. It depends on the individual. Certain types of individuals can make me feel very intimidated. Other types, I like don't give a rip and I feel like I own them.
I'm going to tell you a life hack that my roommate told me
Okay.
a while ago. She's like, if you're ever in a situation that you feel nervous or intimidated by somebody, just think about how you could take them in a fight. Just be like, yeah, that person interviewing me for a job, whatever, I could take them in a fight.
Honestly,
easily.
my issue is that I don't feel like I could take many people in a fight.
No, you could. You're scrappy.
I
That's it.
Wait,
You're
thank
scrappy. You
so-
go for the ankles. I feel like you'd bite first.
I actually have gone for the ankles before.
knew it.
That's a fact. That has
Sweep
happened.
the leg kind of style.
I have tried to sweep legs with my brothers. Wait, thank you for saying I'm scrappy because I do
Yeah.
identify as that.
I feel like also if it was just by normal rules, you might not win, but by prison rules, absolutely.
Yeah.
You'd absolutely win.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I do feel like I've said this before. I feel like I've lost so much muscle since coming here, and I have been getting into a more consistent workout routine in the past week.
I want to focus 2026 as the year of getting my muscles back.
Yeah.
Because I did have one of the highest deadlifts in my gym. And now I'm pretty sure that would kill me. But
yeah, unfortunately, like certain situations being as they are, and like, you know, certain sad feelings and anxiety with me being what they are, I have lost some weight, but it's all like coming out of my muscle, I feel like. And also my butt. I'm like, these days I'm like,
R.I.P.
and not that I had much boob, but those have gotten smaller too. I'm like, now, of all places. So now I'm very motivated to, I need to get like a bubble butt for the summertime. I can't be having a flat ass.
We can't have no flat asses around here.
No. And so, yeah. Anyways, no one actually gets a flying F. I don't know why I brought that up.
You could win in a fight. You're not that introverted.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, you loves a holiday theme party.
Oh, I love any kind of theme party. Give me a theme party. I'm going to be there. I'm going to show up. Okay.
I feel like what these assumptions are telling me about you is that you're not like that mysterious. You kind of just lay it all out there. People have been spot on, everyone.
I mean, you never know what I've got up my sleeve.
Okay.
I don't even always know what I've got up my sleeve. But I do hold on. I feel like I hold on far more to the personal stuff than you do. Like, I'll have secrets that I hold for, and this is not like directing anything, but like I'll have secrets that I'll hold for like months before I tell anybody.
Are you saying that I just go tell secrets willy-nilly?
No, not really. No, not like that. But like
You're definitely more of a vault than I am.
Yeah.
I'm definitely more of an open book.
Yes. I'm willing to like share, like I said, I'll share my love of Wicked with anybody. I'll tell you why I love it. I'll tell you like exactly what it is about it. I'll wear it on my sleeve. Okay? Like I'll do all that. Will I tell you what's going on with my mental health or my physical health or my personal life? Not always.
See,
but
like all it takes is for one coworker to come up and be like, "How's it going?" And I'll be like, "Well, because you asked, I did have a breakdown today over the fact that such and such and such," like literally oversharing. It's actually so bad. And then next thing I know, I've trauma dumped on someone I've known for all of like 3 weeks, and they're like, "I just was like, it's not what I was asking."
And I'll have the opposite effect where even if I'm spending time with someone like my sister or whoever, if anybody's known me for more than like 10 plus years, and I have something like big to tell them, I always wait until later in the conversation. They'll be like, "Why didn't you open with that?" And I'm like, "Because I was warming up to see how you'd respond. If it was the right time. Sometimes it's just not the right time to share things."
Yeah, that's true, but not for me. Every time is the right time to overshare.
You've never walked into a situation and been like, "I need to like tell them this thing at this time or talk about this thing," and then you enter this situation, you're like, "And that wasn't the time."
Unfortunately, no. I
And you
do
just
make
hold
everything about myself. I do bulldoze the vibe. If something needs to be shared,
I bring a bulldozer kind of event to the vibe, you know.
I bring a bulldozer to the function, and I revamp the vibe to meet what I meant to tell everyone. But good on you for being sensitive to the situation.
Of course.
Okay. Assumption about me: I thrive in nature and crave being outside. I thrive in sunlight.
You do.
But that can be inside or outside.
Yeah, you're like a sun lizard that way.
I am like a sun lizard. I do crave being outside, but does that mean that I'll take action and actually go outside? No. Like, you actually won't often find me outdoors, especially if it's cold. If it's sunny, yes. If it's hot, yes. If it's like a littlest bit crisp and chilly, I'll be hard pressed to go outside.
Really?
I don't like to be cold.
Oh, that's when I thrive. Oh, I
Yeah.
love that. I love me a sunny day in the snow.
I was actually thinking the other day just about like how much I craved having a yard and outdoor space when
You
I was
did.
in LA.
You talked about it constantly.
And now that I'm here, and
It's always there, isn't it? You can go there anytime, so that's why you don't.
well, I'm like, yeah, I'm never outside. But I'm also like, it's cold.
There's trade-offs, okay? I don't know what to tell you. There's trade-offs.
So I mean, as far as that assumption goes, I wouldn't say it's fully accurate. Okay, this is actually one about you that I'm like, oh, this person has not listened to the podcast at all. Not in a rude way.
I'm scared.
That you're in a long-term, very stable, loving relationship.
I love that I can give that illusion.
I think you do sometimes give that illusion.
See, and I could also go and secretly get married and not tell a soul and then come back and be like, I've been married for a year. I could do that.
I doubt you could do that.
Oh,
I highly doubt.
I could hold it for a while.
I highly doubt you could do
I
that.
could hold it for a while.
I think here's something that some of my guy friends told me is like, girls who are in relationships give off more of a confident vibe because they're not like searching for anything. Like, they're content. Like, they have a stable support system. They have their person. They're not giving off desperate. And I feel like you give that energy.
Of not desperate?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
thank
give
you.
that like stable, I love myself, I love my life, I don't
do.
need anyone.
I don't.
You don't give desperate at all. So I think
Good.
that's what it is. That kind of probably,
Security.
yeah.
Which, again, these are all things that you can have without a relationship. Very successfully and very well. Has it taken me a super long time to get here? Yeah. Do I feel secure in it all the time? Definitely not. But I definitely feel far more secure in it now than I think I ever have before.
That's good.
That I truly am at a place that I'm like, I have so much going on. I don't know how I would give a relationship like the time that it needs and deserves. And that really wouldn't be fair to somebody at this point. But also, I'm still very open to it because I believe that you can balance those things. And like,
Yeah.
that's also just life. People who say they're too busy for a relationship, I'm like, you make time for things that matter.
Exactly.
You know?
I agree. Okay, back to me. That I'm nostalgic and obsessed with old-fashioned things. That's very true, actually.
You are. It's true.
That's spot on. Okay. You love to travel, but are low maintenance about it.
Define low maintenance.
I feel like you're low maintenance. Like, you don't need the nicest hotel room. You don't need the best accommodations. Like, you can be scrappy with your traveling. Do you do like proper planning? Yeah.
Most of the time. Yes, actually, yes, I do, especially if it's somewhere new that I've never been and I'm terrified. Like when I went to New York and I had to figure out how to get all alone by myself from the airport in Michigan to St. Patrick's Cathedral in downtown New York City. And that's, do you know where you would start with that?
Not. Are you
Do
asking
you
me
have any-
about New York
Yeah.
geography? No, I don't know.
No,
a
just like
single
tell me
thing.
how you think you would get there.
Oh,
Like,
I don't know,
what would
trains,
you
planes,
do?
automobiles.
All of them. All of the above. I had to take a plane. Well, first of all, if you want to count, car to the airport, airplane to Newark, New Jersey, not New York yet. And then you take the monorail, then you take the subway, and then you walk. It's a lot. A lot of steps. Had to ask people the entire way.
Asking
how to get
questions
there.
is key.
It really is. I called it Christie's Big Adventure in New York. I felt like Home Alone too. I said, if Kevin McAllister can do this at 9 years old, then I sure
Certainly,
can. I
yeah.
sure can. But yeah, asking questions is key. But I definitely don't need the nicest things. I just want to, Like, you know those tickets that are like, just get away?
Yeah.
That's me. I'm the just get away ticket.
Yeah.
You know, I will tuck clothes under my shirt to look pregnant so I can bring an extra sweater.
Yeah.
Highly recommend that, by the way.
Yeah. And I would be terrified to do that.
Oh, it's so fun.
I'd be so terrified
Oh,
of
it's
getting
so
caught.
funny. It's
I'd
a
be so
social
terrified.
experiment. It's a
And
social
if someone caught
experiment.
me, I wouldn't be able to
How are
lie
they going
about
to catch
it.
you?
I don't know.
What are they going to do?
I don't know. I'm like terrified.
What would they do?
I,
How do you know that a lot of pregnant women that you've seen aren't faking it? That they're not
really
just bringing
don't,
3
I
sweaters under
guess.
their shirt. You don't even know. See, and how would you know? You're not going to ask them because we don't do that.
Okay. Assumption about me is that I am a sensitive soul who feels deeply. I feel like I'm not that as much as you are that.
I feel like you're more sensitive than you let on.
Oh. I don't know if I can confirm or not. I feel like
Long pause.
I'm like,
no answer. I feel like
dude, I don't know. I don't know if I'm like I don't know if I'm repressing all these feelings for like trauma reasons, but like define sensitive. I don't know.
I think things affect you more later on down the road than they do in the moment.
I do agree with that. 100% I agree with that.
Whereas things will get me more in the moment. And then I learn to let them go better or not to affect me as much later on. And I can look back and be like, wow, that thing that really bothered me a year ago doesn't bother me anymore. Or like at least not to the extent that it did. But like, I feel like for you it kind of like sits in the background a little bit.
It
because
does.
you don't always acknowledge it.
Awesome. I feel like I would say that I feel deeply, but only about certain things, not about everything.
That's true. Well, we did go over how like you've just gotten in touch with like the darker side of Taylor's music, and like those feelings which I have always felt and been like, wow, this is insane. And I still can't believe that there's people who can't relate to more than half of her discography.
Okay, I'm shocked that you can relate to so
That's
much of it
crazy.
considering you've never actually been in a relationship.
Not a real official relationship. I've had other things.
I know, but I feel like so many of them have to do with long-term relationships and breakups.
Well, some of us feel very deeply and get attached really fast.
Okay, you are loyal and have had the same close friends for years.
For the most part, yeah.
My next one is that I'm extremely close with my family, which is true.
I do still have the, I'll mention that little card that you put like on each of your bridesmaids' bags, the loyal sister. I do still have that up like next to a picture of us in my bedroom. So I'm glad that loyal sticks out as a word.
Yeah.
I really am.
Okay, this is your last one.
Okay.
That you're practical and grounded, but secretly have a goofy side.
Not even so secretly have a goofy side.
I think all of that is spot on.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Super practical, super grounded, super also has a goofy side. And to
You
that
have
I
to.
say, look back at some of our podcast clips.
I mean, you kind of have to.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is, you know.
And I mean, they say that people who have been through a lot are like the funniest. And I do feel like I've gotten funnier.
Oh yeah. I mean, if trauma can't make you funny, what was the point of going through it?
So true.
At least you get that out of it.
Okay, I have 2 left. The first is that I'm low-key health conscious.
I feel like you've been the opposite of that. Because again, like you said earlier, you'll have significant symptoms that like me and Celeste will be like, do you want to get that checked out? And you're just like, I don't know, it'll probably go away.
I feel like, honestly, this is unfortunate to me. And that's funny that you think that because for me, health conscious is like eating right, sleeping right.
Oh, that side of health? Yes.
But I think
More
not
like-
even as much as I used to be.
I think you've gone through like phases of it.
I mean, right now I'd say I'm not as health conscious as I once was, but that's purely circumstantial. Moving on. My last one is that I would rather have a cozy night in than a night out. And to that I say it really depends on the day. I've been really craving
there was
going out dancing lately.
There was a point that was not true, for sure, where you were like wanting to go out all the time. And I was like, good Lord, make this child just like calm down, please. I can't keep up with this.
You never did keep up with it.
I never could keep
You never came out with me.
I'm trying now.
Now I'd say
I'm
it's like,
trying.
I'd say like half the week I'd rather stay home and half the week I have a hankering to go out. It really depends on the day. So I wouldn't say that I would rather have a cozy night in, because some days I'd rather go out dancing.
Yeah.
Well, those are all the assumptions.
Wow, those are pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I was truly scared.
I know. What did you think people were going to
I
say
don't
about
know.
you?
I had no idea what they were going to say, but I was just suddenly like, oh, that's what we're doing.
I can't wait till we can do more like submission type episodes. Once we have more people really engaging.
Send me your symptoms.
We'll have an episode
not
about Chrissy diagnosing people.
Not exactly legal.
Send in your symptoms. Chrissy will diagnose you. Wait, we should do an episode like that, and it can be called "The Doctor Is In." Well, I think we need to wrap it up.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for listening. I know. Be sure to follow us on social media, because if you didn't realize how funny we were, that's because you're obviously not watching our clips on the daily, and they are going out daily. You're welcome. We are on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Small Town Girls Anonymous. And also, if you're feeling generous, you can leave us a rating and review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. That really does help us out a lot with getting our podcast out there to more people. Thanks again for listening, guys, and we'll talk to you in our next episode. Bye. Bye.